I've been making these digital art portraits for about a decade now. I'd started them sort of the end of my marriage. Back then I'd been working on a landscape oil painting series, but a strong sort of calling to start these portraits. I had a really difficult time teaching myself the digital art painting process. Gave up a bunch of times along the way. I always found myself pulled back to them though. They've evolved a fair amount over the years. In the beginning, there were warriors covered in medieval armor and wielding swords. With these more recent ones stripped of armor, to me it sort of symbolizes the strength to show vulnerability, showing up boldly without fear, even when wounded or broken. I know a lot of these are technically nudes. I've tried to show them in a way that's not really sexualized. To me, it's more of an expression of idealized beauty. It's not meant to be in a lustful kind of way. Or at least that's been my intention anyway. For the creation process, I go back and forth between Corel Painter and Photoshop using a Wacom Tablet on a Windows PC. I usually start with one base reference image, and I usually cut up parts of other photos and put them on top before I start the actual digital painting process. I've bought about probably 50,000 stock photos, and in the past I've also hired models for outdoor photo shoots. I think the first 20 or so portraits were actually based on my wife when I was still married. And then I also have about 1,000 random photos that I've seen online that I'll use for just cutting small parts out of. Sort of a weird self-taught process I've slowly changed over time.